do, that would be sick, but I don't think they're gonna do that just yet. But welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna talk about the Tesla Cybertruck and how an analyst or someone just said how there possibly could be 10,000 Cybertrucks available for delivery this year, which would be crazy. I don't know how they're gonna deliver 10,000 Cybertrucks. They can't even, I mean, if we're going to think about some of the current factories like Giga Austin ramping up right now, like they're not even at 3,000, or they're at 3,000 units per week right now. So to do 10,000, I mean, I guess they could if like they were to start in Q4, but definitely some crazy stuff. So we're going to jump into it. We're going to talk about it. If you're new here, my name is Dennis and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, but more on that later. All right, so here's the article that I found. It's from teslarati.com. Shout out to Teslarati. Quote, noted Tesla investor estimates 10,000 Cybertruck deliveries in 2023. So I want to take a look at this because, like, if they're going to do that, if they're going to sell 10,000 Cybertrucks, that would mean, because I have an order that's like number 5,000, give or take, that would mean I would potentially be able to get a Cybertruck this year. I've always kind of written off and thinking that I would not be able to get it this year at all, maybe even like next year or the year after at best case scenario, because, and I kind of stopped waiting on this, but I want to take a look at this article to see, you know, what they're actually talking about. But so it says, but 2023 could be better for Tesla. The company has announced an investor day in March. That's true. Maybe we'll hear more about the Cybertruck. I mean, there's been rumors floating about they're going to talk about this Model 2, their new project, whatever, not Project Highline, but their new platform, which would be the Model 2, the cheaper Tesla. But at this point, with the Model 3 inching down to 37 with the $7,500 tax credit, like what if they reduce the Model 3 standard range back down to 37K as a new price point, and then factor in that $7,500 tax credit? That'd be a 30K Model 3. So that's basically a $25,000 adjusted for inflation Model 3. But let's take a look at this. We're digressing. So let's see. Black noted that he believes Tesla could start Cybertruck deliveries in late 2023. Okay, late, so maybe Q4, I guess. As for the ramp of the electric vehicle pickup truck, Black estimates that Tesla could accomplish 10,000 deliveries this year. These numbers, according to the Wall Street veteran, could help achieve Tesla about 1.9 vehicle deliveries in 2023. Okay, so that's pretty interesting, because like Tesla sold 1.4 vehicles last year. So 1.9 is what, about like a 30% growth, quick math or something like that. So I mean, of course, this is just, you know, one analyst. Even the article says right here, while Black's estimates may seem extremely optimistic, preparations for the Cybertruck production have been ongoing at the Giga Factory, Texas for some time now, and the Q3 2022 update letter hinted at the Cybertruck's progress. I mean, Elon and the team have been saying the Cybertruck, you know, is coming for a while now, so I'm not sure how, like, you know, literally Elon's like 2 weeks, you know, a feature's coming, and 2 years later it's still not coming in. But I mean, this is what we do know. Like, there's been tons of articles about, like, you know, these gigapress machines, these 9,000 ton big gigapress machines, assembly ramps in Giga Texas. So maybe we are getting closer, and I'm just being too pessimistic, and like, because, you know, after you keep reading these headlines about Cybertruck this and Cybertruck that, or this press machine this, you know, you get jaded on what if it's actually coming out or not. So who knows? But let me know what you think. Do you think the Cybertruck is coming out this year or not? Or if it is coming out, what type of capacity is it actually coming? And that's, of course, where I put out a poll out there. And so 2 days ago, I put out a poll: is Cybertruck coming this year, 2023? And out of 957 votes, 39%, overwhelming majority said yes, at least 1,000 units, because I think that's pretty realistic. Maybe if they were to start, 1,000 units doesn't seem like too many. 15% said probably like 100 units delivered. 35% more than 2024, more than likely. So it seems like it's about 50-50 in the camp. A lot of people think that it's going to start delivery this year, and the other portion think that it's going to be next year. And so I'm kind of in the middle. So if we were to kind of guess, then maybe first quarter of next year at this point, but maybe we'll hear more at the earnings call in January, the next week on the 25th, or maybe we'll hear more at Investor Day, which is coming up in a little bit as well. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff coming out of the gate. That's for sure. I'm excited for the Cybertruck. I have two on order, a tri-motor and a dual motor, but I don't know which one I'll be able to actually purchase. But I'd love to get one ASAP, to get my hands on one, because it looks like a crazy vehicle at the end of the day. We're going to jump in some of the comments and some of the questions. I can see a lot of you, chipping away there. But before we get into that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. If you have any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla, you can actually schedule a call with me. Down below in the description, there's a Patreon link where you can join my Patreon, and there's a variety of benefits. They actually include a variety of benefits. Some of them actually will include scheduling a call with me. You can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources that I use to get the best possible deal at the best possible price, including a credit union on that list right now that has interest rates as low as 3% for 60 months. So definitely check it out if you're interested. But let's jump into some of the comments. So let's see here. Hey, I have, oh, wait, no, that's, I read that. Alexis, right, Jakes? Okay. Okay, it's nice. I love it when you guys help each other out, because there's a lot of comments that come through, and sometimes I can't get to all of them, but I certainly want to be able to help out as much as possible. But I feel like a lot of you, there's a good amount of you, maybe it's just Alexis that comes in here all the time and watches my videos. So Alexis is #1 fan, but #1 viewer, but she's knowledgeable at this point. Hopefully now she can help you guys out with any of the questions out there. Chopper Dog ordered a long range Y model a couple days ago. What to expect? Yes, very so. Yang, I really want to wait for the HD radar equipped models. Yeah, we'll find out more soon, right? January 25th. I feel like that's the date. That's the date they're going to release the info on that. So we'll know if the vehicle is coming up. And maybe that's why there's a rush to sell all these vehicles right now, because maybe they need to clear out inventory so that they can have these new ones coming in right away to sell. David Dollar, regardless, we got some big discounts right now. Putting in my Model Y order for a long range within the next week. Okay, yeah. The Model Y long range is like probably the best deal, if not the Model Y standard range, because it's like $43,000. I reserved my Model Y without sitting in one. I signed one today, but I'm afraid I'm a bit too small for me. I'm 6'4". Can I switch my deposit for the Cybertruck? Unfortunately, Tesla does not like swapping from model to model. If you were going from within the model, maybe like different trim, but definitely tough. Greg, white seats with black interior. I have the VIN ready for delivery. Just have to qualify for financing. Yeah, Greg, congrats on that. Let me know if you have any questions on that. I certainly want to help you out for sure. I really want to wait for the radar and push it to March, but